everybody! So, we are in the car because I have to take this opportunity to do my interview with Kevin now, because we are actually heading to Werner to have a tour of the terminal. We contacted them because we think it's a good idea to get kind of a feel for the company by actually going and checking out the terminal and talking to some people. So we're on our way there, and hopefully they'll let me video so that I can put together a video of the terminal tour for you, like, you know, show you what it's like. You can come along without actually having to go to it here in Phoenix. But in the meantime, I don't want to miss this opportunity to interview Kevin for day 3 of week 2 at the Phoenix Truck Driving Institute. So here's Kevin. Hey, Kevin. Good multitasking there. There was an ambulance. No, fire truck. Oh, because of that.
Nice truck.
Yeah, very sad. Okay, I'm gonna hope that this keeps you in the video frame. Yes. So, hi, honey bun.
Hi.
Welcome home from school.
Thanks, hon.
What did you do today?
Well, we have a different instructor today and for the next couple of days, and I think he's very good. He did a full vehicle inspection with us.
Yeah, maybe don't wave the hands quite so much today, huh? You are driving.
And it was a really good lesson in how to do it exactly and perfectly. And a lot of us weren't really sure. We've been trying to read off the sheets they gave us. So we've been kind of struggling, and now he's done it for us once. He's going to do it again on Friday. So that was very good. And then he had us all sign up to do the next exercise, the offset reverse parking. And I managed to get my name on the top of the list. So I jumped in the truck first.
Nice.
The problem was the parking brake wouldn't release because the buttons on the dashboard, the bracket was broken.
Ew.
So I was struggling trying to get this parking brake to release, and it wouldn't. So I called him over, and he came in the truck, and we started taking the dashboard apart to see what was wrong. The parts inside were broken, so we put it back together. He said, we're going to take this truck out of service and use a different one. So I learned how to uncouple the trailer. We left it there, go get another tractor, and then put a good tractor on that trailer and use it for the practice. So we uncoupled the trailer, and then I parked that tractor.
Can I just say, I never knew you talked quite so much with your hands. I never noticed that before. Hey, I don't know what you were just pointing at. Okay, continue. So yes,
I got a little extra wheel time there, just uncoupling and taking that tractor somewhere else, and then somebody else brought in the next one. So we were doing a shuffle back and forth, and then coupled that trailer up. More good practice, and then I got to go do my offset. So I pulled out and did the setup, and then he walked me through it. Basically, he's walking beside the truck and telling me when to turn and what to look for and how it should line up and all that sort of thing. And so then we went through the whole list. So while the other guys were doing theirs, I was practicing my vehicle inspection list.
And that's a list of 100 things, right? Or how many things on the list?
I counted 135.
135, wow.
And it's actually, when you're going down one side of the truck saying, I'm going to do this for these 2 axles, and I'm going to do this for these 2 axles, and then you just do that list. And then you get to the back of the trailer, and you say, now I'm going to go up the right side and do everything again. And that's, you don't do it, because otherwise the exam would take like an hour and a half. So the real list, when you're out there in the real world with your own truck, is going to have almost twice as many items. So yeah, so then we were going through the whole list of everybody, and 3 new people joined the class today, so there are that many more to go through because those guys hadn't done the straight back exercise. So when it was their turn, he got them all in the truck, did the demo, let them do the straight back, and then they were at least caught up with the rest of us. So by the time it came around to start the list again, so we all got a second turn, it was well into the afternoon. Well, not afternoon. Lunch is at 9:30. So
Yeah.
in the second half of our day,
Yeah.
I got to started the list over, and I was at the top of the list. So I got back in the truck, and he said, "This time, you know, I won't be telling you as much what to do." But in fact, he did, which made it a little more difficult because I thought I was getting it right, and he said, "No, turn this way," and then I started getting confused. So I need more practice, that's for sure. But the other good thing about this instructor is the way he talks to you. It doesn't make you nervous or edgy. You calm down, you think, and he's directing you very, very calmly and really smart. He sees what the truck's doing without actually being in it. And then he has a little toy truck. So he's holding it up to you saying, "Here's what's happening now, and here's what your truck's doing." And so as a teaching aid, that's very smart, because sitting in the truck behind the wheel, you can't visualize the whole vehicle and try and picture in your mind what's happening when you turn the wheel this way or that way. Backing up, it's the opposite. So if you want to move to the left, you start by turning the wheel to the right, get the trailer aimed where you want it to go, and then spin the wheel the complete opposite way to get lined up again. So it's confusing to people who've never pushed a trailer before in reverse.
What kind of a truck is it? Does it have a name on the side?
It's a Volvo.
No, I mean
don't
the
know.
little 6-inch one.
Oh, the little 6-inch one. It does. I think it's Walmart or a pharmacy. One of the pharmacies.
Walgreens or something?
Yeah, like a Walgreens logo on the side of the little baby truck. But it was pretty good. And we had a lot of conversations with him, and talked to the other guys about what they're doing, what they're going through, what their plans are, and all that. So it was a good day, and it was warmer today than the last couple of days. I was shivering Monday, and then I put on 2 sweaters this morning, and it was like 10 degrees warmer, so very comfy. And by 9 o'clock, I was just down to my t-shirt. So it's in the mid-70s today, and the sun is beaten down. I was starting to feel a little sunburn on the back of my neck.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, so this is a good time of year to be doing this here in Arizona.
yeah, one fella is from Flagstaff, and he was showing me the temperature. He says it's only 46 degrees in Flagstaff right now, and at night it's in the 20s. So up there, it's a lot colder than here, and it's only a couple hours away. Now the interesting thing that happened.
But wait, about the weather still, because
weather.
I mean we were here last summer and it went up to 118 degrees. So you would not necessarily want to be 3 weeks out in the yard.
Yeah, sitting in
with the sun beating down on you and 100 and some degrees.
Yep.
So it's a really good time of year to be here for training, spring or fall, I guess, and winter, spring, winter, and fall.
Yeah.
But not necessarily in July or August.
So around about quitting time, the instructor said everybody can go now, and we'll pick it up again tomorrow and continue the list, because not everybody got their second try. Just about everybody, though. It was pretty close. And he said, "I need 2 volunteers to stay behind so we can park this truck and disconnect this trailer and do that." And so I stuck my hand up right away.
Yes, more
I'll
time.
stay. Let me.
More time.
Yeah. So I got to take that tractor and trailer off the range and then park it over where it sits for the night, and then disconnect the trailer and park the tractor somewhere else. So I got a little extra, like 10 minutes of wheel time there, just doing that. He was telling me, you want to angle and turn your wheel and this and that, but it's good to do it and have your hands on it and see through your mirrors what's happening when you're backing up and stuff.
Do you know his name? Do you want to give him a shout out?
Yeah, his name is Richard. Richard Black.
Okay, thanks, Richard.
Yeah.
It's always good to have a good teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Because you don't want to fall asleep while somebody just drones on.
That actually happened today. As we were all sitting in the sun, and he wanted the new guys to get in the truck, so he had like, you 3 guys, come and get in the truck. I'm gonna show you how the next maneuver's done, because they were the new guys.
Right.
So the 2 guys jumped in the truck right away, and everybody's like, hey, where's so-and-so? Where's so-and-so? So we all point, and he's right there in that chair. So
Oh no.
the instructor goes over, and his head's over to the side, and like he's wearing sunglasses, so you don't know, but he's definitely not moving. Sure enough, he was taking a nap. I was like, whoops, that was embarrassing.
I guess
And
when
then-
school starts at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and then he went to stand up, and he had a cramp in his leg, and he started falling back down again. So one of the guys grabbed him.
Oh, no.
Like, made it into the truck. Like, uh-oh.
Oopsie.
Whoopsie. We watched some guys go out today for their road tests and do the parking tests and stuff like that. So we saw one guy graduate. He came back out after he'd gotten his paperwork, and because Richard was very, very interested that he was going out. He says, "Oh, it's just like one of my kids, you know. I was seeing this guy graduate and all this, and yeah, I came out and they hugged and was like shaking hands with everybody, and he was real happy."
Did he get to wear a gown and a cap and
No.
get a rolled up diploma?
No, now he has to go to motor vehicles and stand in line to get his license. So that was my day. Now we're on our way to Warner Transport for a terminal tour, because
Werner, actually, if I may just say so.
I already
Werner.
applied to them and got a conditional employment letter. So with 2.5 weeks of school left to go, if I graduate, I could have a job with them. But
When you
we
graduate,
thought it would be interesting
Yeah.
to go and see a terminal, meet some people, talk to some people,
check out their trucks.
check out their trucks, and we have a tour at Swift. The whole school, or our whole class, is going over to Swift in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
for a
without, I
tour
guess,
there.
without spouses.
Yeah, no girls allowed.
No, or boys. I said spouses,
Yeah.
right? Are there any women? Yeah, there's one woman
Oh
you
yeah,
said.
no, there were 3 women on the list today, and they
Oh.
wound up going and doing something else. But
What do you mean doing something else?
they got called to do. Maybe they were going to get tested or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
I was gonna say, what did you send them off to?
Yesterday they were there and doing the stuff with us.
Okay.
Today they were there, put their name on the list, and then somebody called them away to do something else. I'm not sure what they were doing.
Okay,
I
but they weren't getting coffee for people.
No.
Okay, because I
They're
know
doing the course.
they're doing the course, and I just want to say, everybody, that now that we've really been looking into the trucking industry, they are really trying to recruit women. So if that is of interest to you, at present, I think some statistic I read recently was, I think, was it around 10% of truck drivers are women? And that's up a lot from a few years ago, and they are really trying to recruit women. So
Yeah, I saw one today when I was driving home at a traffic light.
Yeah.
It was a night truck with a sea container on it, and there was a girl at the wheel.
yeah. So Kevin says girl. Maybe can you step that up to woman?
Well,
Women?
in St. Croix we say gyal.
The gals.
The gyal
The gal.
driving the Kia.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So, yeah, if you are a woman and this is a career that might interest you, remember, you can do over the road, you can do regional, but you can also do a lot of local, so that you're actually home every night. You know, you can have very regular hours, so you can still have family time and
Clean up after your man.
Oh God, we're gonna get into that now. Kevin. Okay, we'll save that for another conversation. Anyway, yeah. So it is an industry that is working at recruiting women, and I think it actually has a lot of potential for women. Now, me at present, I barely drive the car, so I have a lot of issues to get over for driving here on the continent, because after 20 years of living on a little Caribbean island where we drove on the left-hand side, and I knew every single pothole and just about every single car on the road, it's a little intimidating, and I still haven't, really fully embraced driving here on the continent. So, but for other women who've been on the continent in the last 20 years and who are, you know, comfortable driving their cars and their trucks, then yes, this is a really cool opportunity because, like I said, a lot of variety. The money is good, you know, maybe not necessarily in the first year, but once you have some experience, I mean, the world is your oyster. It's like they are looking for drivers everywhere. So, I mean, I honestly, when I went online and I was doing some research for Kevin, I went on like Indeed.com. I mean, tens of thousands of jobs open for truckers. I'm like, wow, I wish I had a skill set that was that desired. You know, where there's just, they're like, yeah, they're really looking for drivers. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you, Kevin. Nice job telling us about your day at school. We're gonna see if we can video this Werner tour, and in the meantime, we hope that you got something out of this video. Remember to like it and subscribe. And that's it from Tanya and truck driver Kevin over there. With love. Bye.